Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Zenji and today we're going to be playing Anno 1800. Currently we're in episode 50 in our Giga-City playthrough. And hey, it's been a journey and we've been doing well, we've been doing bad, we've been doing poorly. Basically all the emotions. But good news, we have a solution to our problems, and that is through investors. Of course, we would like to get more investors, so you get one influence per investor, and which is basically going to allow us to capture islands and have enough forces to do so. So of course, to do that, we're going to need to make sure they're happy.
Rose cheeks and merry.
And to make the engineers happy, we're going to need fur coats and canned food plus electricity. So
I'm missing particular.
we're going to look at production and take a look. So demand is about twice as high as supply for fur coats. And then oil, I guess we can't really see there. Canned food, potential is 5, but we're not hitting that mark. So we're going to take a look,
Always
see.
harder with someone at your shoulder.
Seems like goulash is the potential problem here. And of course, no power, no goulash. Okay, so, definitely is a goulash problemo. So meat, power and meat. So we do have oil fields on our Cedar Zeus island now. So we should be able to increase the production. And there is the Klimlunk island, which might not be a bad idea to obtain. That way we can have more grain, more potatoes, more oil, iron, and I guess wood. Save some space on that. Anything to take away, and pigs, I guess, and meat. Anyway, anything to take away space from the main island, which would be better. So it is just a waiting game to get the fur coats and canned foods operational, which means we should possibly pause a couple of other buildings. Beer is finally up and running, but at what cost? And we'll do this. Okay.
Ship constructed.
Alright, now the ship is being constructed, which means more escorting.
Yes. Tanker ready.
Alright, so we have one there. Huh. Seems like we have way too many electrical factories, oil power plants. But definitely required.
Only I'm reporting in.
So good news. Fish, schnapps, worker clothes, piggies, grain, bread, beer is all looking good. only resource we're having trouble with is the goulash, which turns into canned food. So let's take a look, see here. We're almost actually maxed out, so we might want to upgrade a few storages.
Ship of the line reporting in.
That's real interesting.
Place is an absolute shambles.
I don't think so. Just missing a few penny farthings, to be honest. I guess we could actually do that for you guys. We're just missing the cacao and gold. Okay, so that's something we have to address. Which means another cargo ship. Oh my goodness. Alright, back to the new world. So cacao grows on this island. It does not grow on this island. And this island has cotton. So technically we could switch the cotton out. I mean, wow, look at all this. Cotton, coffee, tobacco. We have the space. But cacao is only available here. Now I am
We
wondering...
would welcome more volunteers.
Cacao. Ooh, we've expanded our pool here. Because of the investor upgrade.
You are sure you weren't followed?
Ah, 300,000. Holy shit. That's quite pricey. For a cargo ship. Wow.
Time the rigging.
Ship under attack.
How much wood do we have? Yeah, a lot.
Ship under attack.
Ready for a challenge.
Let's grab some goodies here and see what we can get.
On our way.
Ooh, a cannoneer. All round.
Armor is under attack.
Route plotted.
Ooh, and another map of domestic skirmish. Okay, so clearly we've got some spacing issues. Cacao is going to have to be placed on here somewhere, unless we switch over all
You
the
should go sit in the shade.
cotton production from this island. Which means we shift all of this to cacao. And then we'll have to create a cotton plantation over here. Which is not a bad idea, to be honest. Because we have gold too. Lots of gold. Gold and oil. So I would like to fill up from this section perhaps. But it's a bit tricky because the fields need to connect. Alright, so let's do this. We're going to plan it out. Where are we? Cotton is... Cotton is there. Alright. So we'll start like so. Okay, I'll just do that. Add a road.
The fire left ruins
Don't know if we
behind.
need more than that, but let's see. Alright, we're going to leave most of this open. So we are juggling a little bit here, but it is for the greater good. We're shifting things around. And of course, with the cacao, we can make all the penny farthings we need.
Ship constructed.
Which of course means more happy engineers, which leads to happier investors, which means we get more influence to build more ships to then conquer islands and take over said islands. So we remove Lady Margaret from all these areas. Of course, that is the plan. Still lots of space available. I guess we could do that. that.
Your harbor is under attack.
Alright, we'll just delete this last one. We don't need that. So we're pretty much going to need another cargo ship here. Because not only do we need cotton, we need tobacco. More tobacco, the better. She just bought some more shares from us.
Ship under attack.
Oh wait, that's not going to work. We need to use all these gold deposits. It's quite important that we get the gold, guys. Okay, now we can fulfill the rest of these. Oh, these tobacco farms really do use a lot of plots. I find this quite peaceful, this part. Of course, it could be more dramatic, but I think that's what makes this game so nice. The peaceful moments where you can just get into the building aspects, you know, plot out your strategies, listen to that nice music. But there's always an event happening around each and every corner, so you're going to be quite wary of such things.
Your harbor is under attack.
Some of us need time to regroup.
He wants a ceasefire. Sure, why not?
We need some perspective.
We're obviously too powerful, so Not having to fight them is actually quite nice for a change. I think the next person is Lady Margaret.
Ship under attack.
But we'll need at least 20 ships for that. But we will take
I
out...
almost believe you weren't a royalist.
we need to, of course, have enough influence to take out the islands she's residing on. Otherwise, there's no point. So, of course, what we are going to do is take over the Cape first, Cape Tolani. And let us stew in that. And of course, that means we can control the whole region. There we go. So there's your cotton and tobacco fields. Then there is the tree workshops. So these obviously make the veneers for the cigars. Do something like that. 1, 2. So some crossroads. Okay, and then obviously cigar factories. I mean, one could technically go there, but it's not going to work for us. We'll have to shift them out here. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I not? Nope. I just cannot. And I'm assuming because this is a cigar factory, we're going to need
Ship constructed.
at least something to protect it against fire. Alright, then looking at our storage for this island, it is not great. So before we do anything, we need to upgrade that.
More than ready.
We do have some flotsam here, so let's pick up some goodies. Ooh, some golds.
Let the sails
And
fill.
a pilot. Let's go get the
Set
goodies.
sail.
Alright, so
We'll
we
have it
need...
back soon enough.
Well, thank you. And Harlow, we're going to be upgrading a whole bunch of
Your
depots.
harbor is under attack.
Okay, that should be enough for now. I don't see any more available.
New orders?
Your island is under attack.
Okay, island's fine. They always come and pop their heads in every now and then. What else do we need? Probably a bit of wood and a bit of bricks.
Let the sails fill.
Your harbor is under attack.
Yeah, we're fine. Where are we? Okay, they did quite a bit of damage. It's fine, we'll just rebuild.
Look at you swagger.
Any chance we get to pick up some flotsam, we will.
Steersman.
Your harbor is
Seems like
under
maintenance is our biggest issue,
Steer us forth.
and
We can
storage
load up
too.
in a day.
Alright, so we're going to slow time down again.
More than ready.
So what do we need to build all of these? Pretty much just wood. And lots of workers, which we do have. There we go. Cotton is underway. Now, cotton does require some processing. So we'll need some cotton mills. Some cotton mills can go over here. 5.
Your
6.
harbor is under attack.
Okay, so we'll do that. We'll do that.
Climb the rigging.
Okay, and now we add the gold. Okay, I cannot add the gold just yet. Okay, so cotton from this side is going to be removed.
A fire broke out.
And what we are going to have to do is
Fire
go
left ruins behind.
to this route.
Your
Basically,
harbor is under attack.
we're going to be loading cotton, unloading it. Oh, they have come for us. We're going to lose a few buildings, but it's not the end of the world. Should be fine. Alright, back to the Cape.
Ship of the line.
We have an oil
reporting.
tanker, the Crusty Beard. Of course, we are going to protect the Crusty Beard. And the Crusty Beard is going to be doing its own route. And the route is Cape Oil.
The fire is out of control. Your harbor is under attack.
Yeah, we see that. Okay, New World. Now we do the Cacao. If I'm saying that correctly. Okay, so we'll just build a whole bunch of these. Okay, we'll start on this end. Try and maximize the layout.
Your harbor is under attack.
So with this Cacao, obviously we're going to need another transport vessel because Cacao and gold. But we're also going to need the Cacao and gold to be transferred to Hemlock 2 as it's the closest to our exit off map. And yeah, so we'll have to make sure we do that properly. So I'm thinking it's probably going to require
Your harbor is under attack.
at least one cargo ship, guaranteed. Alright, almost enough. Let's start our cacao farming. Okay, so that's cacao.
The fire left ruins behind. A fire broke out.
I guess the next step would be cocoa plantations. So yeah,
Fire left ruins behind.
they're still fighting us.
Your harbor is under attack. A fire broke out.
Well, I'm sure we're gonna have to fix all that. Back to the Cape. Now we need to add a transport vessel, which is pretty
Ship
much
constructed.
going to collect cotton and tobacco. and Cacao, and then drop it off here. So perhaps it wouldn't be a bad
A
idea.
fire broke
Costs
out.
too much. Maybe this
This
isn't
is not about revenge.
a bad
but
idea.
just say the word.
All right, let's
Fire
see if
left
that
ruins behind.
makes it out. Okay, they've stopped attacking us. Fantastic. We cannot upgrade these. Oh, not yet. Cape Trelawney. Another ship
More than
available.
ready.
We'll escort the Coral. Just Coral 3.
Seductive charts, very much.
Protect us from our enemies. And then we'll do another cargo ship. Which will be... So we'll create the routes along. Okay, New World. It's all going to go to the Hemlock. So we're going to load... what shall we load? I mean, cigars, right? You want to do all the production there. So we'll load 2 cigars. Gold processing, actually. Let's take a look. Cancel. I wonder if it gets processed here. I'm just going to accept and check quickly. So if you obviously have
Ship
to
under
travel
attack.
down to the south, click on gold. There is no gold
Ship under attack.
production. So it seems like we transport the raw ingredients up this way. Yeah, so we need a goldsmith on this side. So going back to the route. Cape Oil. Load. Load. Okay, and then where were we? Not there, not there. Right, so we're gonna have to
Ship under attack.
obviously load some cacao, some gold. Cacao's like a little,
Ship
there
under
it is.
attack.
And then obviously get Tulani. We call this gold plus sig plus cook.
Ship under attack. Ship under attack.
Well, we made it.
Ready as we can be.
Let's repair.
Ship under attack.
Hold the crane.
Okay. How many gold? Okay, we have 2 gold on this island. 1 gold there.
Ready for a challenge.
What we are going to have to do is create a trade route that is...
Your harbor is under attack.
Yeah, we're going to have to create one. Pretty much it's going to be a route that's going to go from there to there to there. We're going to load a bit of cotton. A bit of tobacco.
Your harbor is under attack.
Then we're gonna load, not in the same line. Obviously cacao. Perhaps we'll do it like this actually. Gold. And we'll load the cacao. And then, of course, hemlock, we'll just unload all of these. And then the Neely, we'll be doing that. Alrighty, so that is the Neely. We just need a escort for
As
the
always,
ships.
I endure.
And then we'll send down another ship from the Cape.
Climb the rigging. Aye.
Alright.
Always plan ahead.
Currently, we're just short on canned food, fur coats. But oil's the real problem.
The finishing touches, and there.
Well, I'm sure eventually we can plan out a proper industrial island. As for now, we're gonna have to just figure this out. It's crazy. No sausages. These guys
Is
must
it
be
wrong to
miserable.
want more?
Okay, so
Look sharp, the governor's here.
oh, that's probably why.
Your city has grown more beautiful.
That's a problem. We didn't have the oil refinery up. Okay, some more slaughterhouses available. We're just waiting for power.
Ship under attack.
Good and ready.
Alright, back to the old wall. I think we can finally fix these guys up.
You gained an influence bonus.
This is military. We get a 25% attack speed, which is good for us. Alright, so income not
No
doing
coward man
super
is Annie's
well.
match at sea.
Climb the rigging.
Get the new worlds. We have that. Collecting gold, we collecting cotton. I guess we can destroy some of these cotton. Yeah, we have the cotton plants.
Watch.
Ship under attack.
So all these cotton plants we're destroying. We don't need to deal with them anymore.
Ship under attack.
And what else?
We need raw materials.
Lumberjacks, that's struggling a little bit. Okay, let's see.
New orders?
Okay, we're collecting the cacao. It's just the tobacco, which we haven't began to process yet. So we need someone
More than ready.
to bring some goods.
Cargo boat at the ready.
Alright, we got a bit of time, so let's go here. We're gonna grab some
On our
goodies.
way.
And we're gonna go deposit it at our other island, Magma. That way,
Begin the turn.
we can expand
Ship under attack.
our tobacco fields.
Flagship at your service.
Olio reporting in.
Ship constructed.
Carrier about.
Alright, new ship has arrived. So, of course, we're gonna send
Ship under attack.
our ship over here first, and then we'll send it down
At
south.
least you're a bit rough around the fringes.
Ship
Slow.
under attack.
Attention for the admiral.
Are you finally pricing a just cause?
Aye.
Ship under attack.
Alrighty.
Cargo boat at the ready.
Oops. Okay, we're gonna transfer all these,
Begin the turn.
and then we're gonna head back over here. And
Ship
now,
under attack. Your harbor is under attack.
gold mine. Need more wood.
Ship under attack.
Hold the crane.
Let's just go grab some quick.
Ship under attack.
Cargo boat at the ready.
Ship under attack.
Okay, we're gonna
Ship of the line.
add
Ship
a
under attack.
escort to the harvest festival route. Alright, as you can see, things are getting a little hectic. I think we can pause these guys.
We're on tenterhooks.
We're fed at least.
Some of these guys aren't very, very happy. We're gonna have to try and make them happy.
Attention for the admiral.
Alright, looking at our resources, it seems like schnapps is dropping dramatically, so we're gonna have to check on that. We did lose one of these ships. We lost two of these ships, which means we're gonna have to fix that. I guess we can add a clipper quickly.
I soar in heaven's bright chariot.
Alright, the oil has come, so people are a little happier.
Ship of the line reporting in.
What I can do
You'll
though
always be a goody-goody.
is sell some goods. We're gonna sell
Around.
some extra goods over here. Probably put us in the 500,000s, to be honest.
More than ready.
Okay, we've got some slowdown.
New orders.
I'm going to attack this fool.
Give them a broadside.
Awaiting new horizons.
Attention for the Admiral.
Alright, fast forward time.
Ship under attack.
Our way.
Ship under attack. Ship constructed.
Enemy target
Ship
established.
under attack.
Okay, lots going on, so let's try multitask. Cool, good 500,000. And we'll go back here.
Carrier about.
There we go.
Steer us forth.
Any idle ship
We shall
will be put
prevail
on
together.
a escort.
On our way.
About 500,000. I mean, if we got to sell glasses, that's what we'll do.
Steersman.
You know what?
Let both
I'm a bit
decks rip.
spiteful here.
Let the sails
Work
be
short.
ready. Steer us forth.
Potatoes. Ah, that's oil. I wonder.
Ship of the line
All right.
reporting in.
We might just ignore the escorting and start doing.
Aye.
Alright, we're gonna pick up some extra oil over here.
Rolling up to speed.
But what we're gonna do is just be more of a nuisance to our enemy. I'm tired of having to
Hold the crane.
fight her. I'm just gonna start taking her out.
We shall prevail.
Yeah, I got
together.
92 oil there. So we're gonna be doing hunting. We're gonna hunt,
Cargo boat
and we
at the
do have
ready.
a Buen Cosenjo. This boat will be doing the long trek of gold, cigars, and cacao. Of course, we'll make sure it starts over here first. Same with the Harvest Festival.
Stations.
Alright, 4 ships. I'm counting. 5 ships.
Attention for the Admiral.
Ship constructed.
A new commission.
And then we'll put the Neptuno O, Neptuno 2 on another route. Commute up here. We can try this too. Actually, forgot about this. And it just increases our labor pool. But you have to build it. But it can still be built. Enables transfer of workforce between 2 or more islands. Ah, she's buying my shares. Alright, we'll just get it back. Not gonna let her take it.
Cargo boat at the ready.
Alright, and we'll have to do a little cotton transfer.
Collier reporting in.
Alright, back to the Cape. So we have the Neptuno 2, and we need a local route. There is the Fish Sea Co. We're actually short on gin. So So we need a gin only route. So Neptuno, and we'll go Capitolani. And we're just going to load all the gin. And that's going to be your only purpose, is the gin boat.
I'll captain for ye till blood boil or freeze in my veins.
We're going to pause the commute up here. We don't need to use it right now. Eventually we will. And then phase 2, we're missing 1,600 investors. It's going to take us a while.
The facts speak for themselves.
And it's just the damn fur coats that are causing us grief. Once we get those fur coats up and running, we'll be unstoppable.
Ship under attack.
Alright, let's start doing some hunting.
Your people are starting to get sick. Ship under attack.
Fleet on point.
These fabled Lansings.
Ship under attack.
Okay.
Spoil the fireworks.
Okay, we're gonna slow down time. So now we're the pirates of the Seven Seas.
On our way. Prime every gun. Fly, mice. Stations. Attention for the Admiral. New orders.
Vanished you.
Okay, that's 3 of our ships down.
A ship was destroyed.
Ah, crap. Seems like we lost one. Which means we'll just have to make another.
You gained an influence bonus.
And we got our influence bonus back.
Ship of the line reporting in.
Get more pocket watches. We'll grab the
Steer us
flotsam.
More than ready. Aye.
Okay, just junk pretty much. Where's our next victim? Battle cruiser.
Moving to coordinates. Aye.
Chocolate. Let's see if we can cut off this battle cruiser.
Fleet moving in convoy.
We're against the wind here. Might be able to catch this battle cruiser.
Fleet en route.
Ship under attack. The people celebrate your leadership.
Attention for the Admiral.
Damn it, we just missed it.
Ship under attack.
This cheeky bugger.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Fleet, prepare to fire.
Work
Corsair.
Okay, another battle cruiser sunk.
Ship
Moving
under
to
attack.
coordinates.
Bullseye.
Crappy ring.
Fleet awaiting orders.
Seems to be a little path here that's getting unnoticed.
Fleet on the move.
This guy seems to be stuck. We will help him move.
Ready for a challenge.
Okay, gin, fish. Okay, everything is recovering. Bread. Beer is still not there. Which of course means more.
We lack the requisite.
Ah, actual hops is the problem right now. Where's our hops coming from? Coming from here. Ah, okay, finally. Been waiting for this. It's only taken a million years. That's
Seductive charts bury my desk.
alright. Feeling a little lazy, so what I'm gonna do is just do that. Unfortunately, can't get it just right.
Ship under attack.
And I think one more should be fine. Alright, that should take care of our hops issue. Now, I think that'll be it for today, guys. We have a little army in place.
New consignment.
Ship constructed.
As you can see, we have lots of ship of the line, so we're going to be doing a bit more piracy
Let
of our
the
own.
sails fill.
Of course, we're building up our army so we can take out Lady Margaret. We're going to just go for it. Of course, that does require
Suboptimal.
upgrading all of these houses.
I'll boost to that.
As you can see, it's just the fur coats we need. Penny farthings, all of that's just extra cash. And yeah, so in the next episode, we're going to be working towards that goal and hopefully make sure we're in the clear. But hey, thanks for joining in yet again. I really do appreciate it. And of course, if I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Cheers.